In this video, we will derive the midpoint formula using the section formula. We have already learned the section formula in our previous video. So the section formula says that if there is a line joining the 2 points x1, y1 and x2, y2 and there is a point which divides the line AB in some ratio, then the section formula, by section formula we can figure out the coordinates of point C. Now if C becomes the midpoint of AB, if C, this is the midpoint of AB. If it is midpoint of AB, this means that it divides AB into 2 equal parts. This means AC will be equal to BC. So what will be the ratio of AC upon BC? AC upon BC. They both are equal, so it will be 1:1. Okay, so the ratio in which point C is dividing AB is 1:1 if C is the midpoint of AB. Okay, suppose if this ratio is m:n, then according to the section formula, the x coordinate of point C is given by m into x2 plus n into x1 divided by m plus n. Correct? And in our case, m has become 1 now and n has become 1 now because C is the midpoint. So what will be the x coordinate of C? X coordinate will be m into x, m is 1, I'm sorry. So 1 into x2 plus 1 into x1 divided by 1 plus 1. M and n are 1 and 1. So we get the x coordinate as x1 plus x2 divided by 2. Okay, and similarly the y coordinate will be m into y2 plus n into y1 divided by m plus n. So m and n are 1 and 1, so we will get y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So midpoint theorem or midpoint formula is basically derived from the section formula when the ratio in which a point is dividing a line is such that it is the midpoint of that line. Okay, so according to the midpoint formula, the coordinates of midpoint of a line is sum of the x coordinates of the two endpoints divided by 2 and sum of the y coordinates of the two endpoints divided by 2, and these are the coordinates of the midpoint. I hope this much is clear to everyone. This is the midpoint formula. Now let us solve a question on midpoint formula. Let me write down the question. Find the coordinates of point A where AB is the diameter of the circle whose center is 2, -3. The coordinates of the centers is 2, -3 and the coordinate of point B is 1, 4. Let us draw the figure first and see what all is given to us. So the circle is given to us. AB is the diameter. Diameter passes through the center of the circle. So let this be AB, the diameter. This is the center. The coordinates of the center are given as 2 and -3. The coordinates of point B is given as 1 and 4. We have to find the coordinates of A. Let it be x1 and y1. And the coordinates of B be x2 and y2, which is 1 and 4. Okay, and according to the midpoint formula, the x coordinate of the point of division, here the point of division is point O. Point O is dividing AB in the ratio 1:1 because diameter, the center divides the diameter into two equal parts. So AO is to BO is nothing but 1:1. Okay, according to the midpoint formula, the x coordinate of the center of the point of division is sum of the two x coordinates of the endpoint divided by 2. Okay, so in our case x is 2 and y is -3. So 2 is equal to x1, which we have to figure out. X2 is 1, this is x2 divided by 2. Correct? So this implies 4 is equal to x1 plus 1 or x1 is equal to 3. So we have figured out the x coordinate of point A, which is one of the endpoints of the line, which is divided by point O in the ratio 1:1. Similarly, let us find out the y coordinate. So we know that y coordinate is y1 plus y2 by 2. Let us go back. Y1 will be taken as y1, y2 is 4 and y is -3. Let us substitute the values here. So y is -3, y1 plus y2 is 4 divided by 2. We get -6 as y1 plus 4 or y1 is equal to -10. Correct? So we have found the coordinates of one of the endpoints of the diameter as 3 and 10, 3 and -10, and this is given as 1 and 4. We can quickly verify whether the coordinates which we have figured out is correct or not. So let us apply the midpoint formula. So the x coordinate of this point will be x1 plus x2, which is 3 plus 1 divided by 2, which gives you a 2. And the y coordinate will be y1 plus y2 divided by 2, which is -6 by 2, which is -3. So we have got the coordinates of the center again as 2 and -3, and that is the same coordinate which is given in our question. So we have verified our answer. They have verified that whatever the coordinates of A we have figured out, which is 3 and -10, are the correct ones. So I hope midpoint formula is clear to everyone. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can send me an email at kirti.mathacademy@gmail.com. And if you have liked my video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel Mathacademy at the link given below. Thank you.